Hi, this is Dr. Peter Swanz with Vital Force Naturopathy. I'm here today. I want to share with you, if you haven't seen it yet, this is the new food pyramid. It's no longer a food pyramid. It's a plate of food. ChooseMyPlate.gov is what the website that was rolled out, and you can look at this online. There's already been some commentary about it, and they've done specials about it on the news. I think this is a great thing. This makes a lot of sense. We don't eat food in pyramids. We don't stack our food into pyramids on our plates. This makes sense. This is easier, I think, for the general public to grasp, for parents to grasp in relation to what we should be eating daily and feeding our kids. They've got half of the plate being fruits and vegetables, with a little less than a quarter fruits and probably about a third veggies. Then they have about a quarter being proteins, a quarter being grains, and then dairy on its own kind of off here to the side. I think this is a great idea. I really do. I think this is a fantastic idea. I don't fully agree with the proportion, so what I wanted to do is share with you just kind of how I think the the plate should be divided. Half fruits and veggies is a good start. But realistically, the way I tell my patients to eat, the way I eat, is I want half of the plate to be veggies, not fruits. We can take the fruits and move the fruits over here to the side, make them a nice smaller portion with the dairy, something that we're not doing every day, we're not doing every meal. Fruits are not something that from a evolutionary historical standpoint were always available to people. It's not something we should be eating day in and day out. We need to decrease the consumption of foods that cause a quick spike in sugar, and fruits are certainly one of them. So I would make half the plate veggies. I would take the quarter protein portion right here and make that slightly larger to a third of the meal should be proteins. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Protein is crucial for stabilizing blood sugars. It takes the higher glycemic index of certain foods and balances them out with the lower glycemic index of the protein. So I'd want about a third of protein. Of course, we want grass-fed organic whenever possible, and we want that with every meal. I would significantly decrease the grains, which they have here at about a quarter, and make that to about a sixth, 1/6 of the plate. So a nice little small section up here. That might be a little bit of some whole grain rice, some whole grain pasta, just something small. I would, potentially mix that with the veggies or with beans, nuts, and legumes. And I would include beans, nuts, and legumes in with the veggie portion there. And then what I would do, like I said, I would move fruit and dairy off the plate. Dairy to me is not a big concern. I'm not exactly sure why they put it off here, other than it's normally not a huge component of meals. We may sprinkle a little bit of cheese on a meal. That's the main thing. Occasionally some kinds of sauces, things we cook with. So dairy typically doesn't make up a big portion of our meal, so that's the only reason that I would move it off the plate. I'm okay with dairy, especially whole raw milk, raw cheeses are the way to go. Keeping those off the plate. Fruits could come over here, and the association with fruit and dairy might be something like some vanilla yogurt with some fresh fruit on it or something like that. So we move the higher glycemic food off the plate, keep the dairy over here, increase proteins, increase veggies significantly, and decrease grains. That's what I would recommend. That is what I recommend for my patients. I haven't put it together in a nice little illustration like that. I'm inspired. I may work on that in the near future and would certainly share that with everybody out there. So please follow me on Twitter, Zen Doctor, or check me out on Facebook at DRSWANZ, facebook.com/Dr. Swanz. I'm happy to share this information with you. Go out, eat healthy, make a positive change, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. This is Dr. Swanz. Thanks so much for watching. Peace and health.